Kenyan farmer Samuel Nderitu made a good living from his crops for nearly a decade until 2019 when he noticed neighboring farmers spraying for pests. His crop yields started dropping, says Nderitu, and is convinced it's because the pesticides killed off pollinating insects like bees. He has since been forced to hand-pollinate the plants.
It has been quite successful. Not 100% though, because that is not natural. The natural way is where the insects transfer the pollen from one place to another. That's the most successful one. But now, because the pollinators are not there, we have to help in that process.
A 2019 desert locust invasion in East Africa forced Kenyan authorities and farmers into a massive spraying campaign to save their crops. But Kenya's International Center for Insect Physiology and Ecology says the unchecked use of pesticides is ironically killing off the pollinators that the crops depend on.
The pesticides are affecting the health of the bees because the pesticides reduce the immunity of the bees, now aggravating the effect of pesticides in the varroa mites, and those lack of forage because of climatic conditions and change in climate. All these, they reduce the immunity of the bees and can even eventually cause the bee death and decline in populations.
Kenya's agricultural experts are researching pest control options that reduce chemical use. Biological control using predators that feed on pests is one option.
The biggest challenge is that biological control works in situ, in ex situ. Ex situ means in the lab. It works very well. But when you take it to the field, because of rain, because of other environmental issues, sometimes it's not quite as perfect.
Biodiversity groups are also training Kenya's farmers on how to repel pests without harmful chemicals that can kill pollinators.
We train them on what we call integrated pest management. For example, if you find that you have a particular pest that is giving you trouble or a disease, how do you plant crops? For example, if you, even in your kitchen garden, if you have growing vegetables, we encourage farmers to grow them with things like onions, pepper or pilipili, and these are able to repel some of these pests.
You rub the pollen here like this.
Kenyan farmers like Nderitu hope to one day attract bees back to their farms. Until then, he will have to do the pollinators' work by his own hand. Victoria Amunga for VOA News, Nairobi.